And what's good to all my people? What's good to all my folks out there in the world? This is your brother Jehoshaphat, and I'm right back with a quick little video. And in this video, I wanna kind of gas on scientists, because to me, a scientist is a true prophet. And y'all done heard me say it time and time again, but it's so true. And excuse me. And as I look at some of the things that they say and some of the theories that they come out with, it's just mind-boggling, some of the things that these people actually believe in. Now, scientists would like to say that God doesn't exist, but every turn, every trick of the trade, God reveals himself to them over and over again. So even though with the truth of there is a master creator behind every single thing that is in the sights of people, they still try to disclaim him. Let's do a real easy one that everybody can understand. Excuse me. Let's do a real simple one that everybody can agree on, everybody can understand, and there is no room for anything else to slide in of deception on it. Okay, let's take this planet Earth. This planet Earth is made so perfect to where, let's say for instance, if this Earth was moved away from the sun, just fractions, you know what I'm saying? Not even an inch, not even a mile. If this planet was moved a kilometer away from the orbit that it's in, this whole planet would freeze over. It'd just freeze. There would be no life on this planet at all. That's one example to you. It's too perfect. This world is set up too perfect not to have a creator. If you move this planet just a little tiny, a micro, just a little tiny fraction, a kilometer, an inch, it don't even have to be a mile, this whole planet would burn up. It would be too hot for life to exist on this planet. As you look at the earth and all of the life and abundance that's on this planet, people would like to believe in evolution, but evolution have been disproven so many different times. I look at these people and I ask them simple questions like, if you believe that human life started in the ocean, why is it not things coming out the ocean that is evolving into something that would be a mammal? If evolution exists, if it really exists, things should be evolving right now. Mankind, we should be evolved. As we look at people who's been walking around on this planet, their bones are no different than people who lived 5,000 years ago. In 5,000 years, if evolution is really something that happens, and I fully believe that people adjust to the environment. They adjust. Whatever the environment is, their body is going to adjust over a period of time. I don't think that's evolution. That's just the body adapting to its environment. But back to evolution. I don't see nothing on this earth actually evolving into something else, or even evolving into something stronger. So you look at all these creatures on this earth and they have been the same. They remain the same. Ain't nothing changed about them whatsoever. The bones of people who died thousands of years ago is the same genetic makeup of your body now. There is no difference from them to us. So if evolution was something that was real, why haven't people evolved into something else? The only thing I see that's happening in this world is things go extinct. You know what I'm saying? Every year, hundreds and hundreds of marine life, animals, plants, stuff like that, it goes extinct. Now, you got your smart scientists that claim that God don't exist. They have been spending your tax money for decades. I mean, they have been spending your money for decades, putting up all these different telescopes in outer space. And if life was in abundance, and if life was some fluke accident that it can happen anywhere, why have they not found life on other planets? They have machines now that can look all the way to the very edges of the universe to where it's nothing but completely blackness. And you mean to tell me you can look at the edge of our universe, but you can't find not one planet out here that's got some life on it, some type of life on it? So as I look at scientists and all their different theories, evolution, all they concepts of everything that they think about and they say, and to me it's a bunch of bull, because if evolution was real, things would evolve. If life was so much abundance in the universe, life is so precious. That's why they can only find it here. You know what I'm saying? You can't find it. I don't care how much money you spend. I don't care what you build. You will never ever be able to find life on any other planet. I don't think so. They talk about all these new planets that they have found. They got atmospheres and conditions that's kind of like Earth. Remember what I told y'all yesterday? You know what I'm saying, about different life that's in the universe. Now, even though they have found these planets that's so-called that have suitable conditions for life to flourish on it, why they haven't seen anything? They sit here and believe in space aliens. If aliens were real, and NASA, I got a gas on them too, because they predicted by the year 2020, that's only 3 years from now, that they will actually get contact from aliens. Now, if aliens was actually in the universe, they would have contacted mankind a long time ago. They would have sent some type of probe. They would have sent something to this planet, because we barely coming into our technology of things that we know. They supposed to be older than us. They supposed to have a far greater expansion on technology than we have, and their ways of methods of communicating, they would have found a way. You got radio transmissions. You can send so many different transmissions in outer space, and if it was life out there, we would have picked up on it. You know what I'm saying? We would have picked up on some form of it. And with modern day technology, you think that we would have came up with some type of invention via our computers and technologies, for we would have found this life somewhere, but we haven't. But all out of the sudden, you heard what NASA is saying, by 2020 we gonna contact aliens. So my question today is, if there is no aliens, what are these people telling you that they're actually contacting? I'm telling you right now, they are contacting some kind of demonic demon force that's, once more again, wants to fool man. Try to discredit God and try to disprove his existence. God pops up through them doing research on trying to figure out things that he has already told us. Excuse me, family. So I look at these people as mass deceivers. They not only are they mass deceivers, but they would like to fool you. Man can only explain to a certain degree the world that he is in. He can only explain it to a certain degree. It's so many questions that man asks and does research on, and it's still, I don't care if you Albert Einstein, he was one of the main ones trying to prove that God did not exist. And at the end of his life, he still came to the same conclusion that it is a creator. You got Stephen Hawking up over there who claimed to be a atheist. Even Stephen Hawking, after all them years, said that God don't exist. Even he, and he supposed to be their smartest brain, one of their smartest brains that they have. And even him have came to the same conclusion, that it is a creator who has created everything that is in this earth, and everything that is in the heavens. So all I can say to my brothers and sisters out there is, don't let these false prophets fool your mind, because they will deceive you and get your mind away from God. And if your mind is away from God, and it's time for you to be judged, let me sit on Darwin's head real fast, and let me open up your eyes to some of the bull that they would like you to believe. Now, extinction. Now, every single year, up to 1,000 species go extinct. Every year. Every single year that passes, from 2000 all the way to 2017, there is a species on this planet that goes extinct. Either it be vegetation, it be plant life, either it be some life that's in the sea, some type of fish, some type of marine animal, some type of marine life. Animals that's on the that's in the wild, plants that's on the earth, anything that will be a life form that's on this planet. Every single year, up to 1,000 different species go extinct due to environmental changes, pollution, man's entrapment into their natural habitat. So you got all these things, right? You got man who messing it up for them, killing them. You got the environment, man that messed up the environment. They done brought things into the environment that they would not have inside of their ecosystem. So every single year, thousands of life forms go extinct on this planet. If there was such a thing as, what is the word, how you say it correctly, Darwinism, evolution, if there was such a thing as evolution, wouldn't these animals evolve to suit themselves? Like, it's only 2,000 rhinos left that's in the earth, right? It's only 2,000. There's only 2,000 lions in Africa. Now, if evolution was something real, wouldn't these animals evolve to either conquer they habitat or whatever their natural prey that's killing them? You ain't seen no rhinos change and get a thicker type coat so they could take bullet shots from people going over there killing them to take their husk and their horns and stuff. You don't see that. You don't see lions evolving and turning into something so they can survive. They don't. You either die, you either live or you die on this planet. You either live or you die. There is no changing of anything. And every single year, species, they get wiped off the face of the earth. If evolution existed, these same animals and creatures and marine life and plant life, they would adapt to their situation and they would change for their existence. That's the whole meaning of Darwinism. Evolution, to change to fit your environment to survive. If evolution was real, all of these marine animals, all of these plant life, all of these animals that's on the earth's surface, they would evolve to protect themselves so they can extend their life and live. No, you don't see that. You see all these different animals, marine life, birds, fishes going extinct. So that should tell you, just because a scientist can come up with a theory does not mean it's real. I have crushed Darwinism. I have crushed evolution in less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes with actual tangible things that you see in this world. You can't discredit what I said. You cannot. It's proven. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But evolution is not a fact. It's only a theory. And any theory that anybody could ever come up, if you look up the definition of theory, it means it's a partial truth. It's half of the truth. It's not all of the truth, and it's not proven. So you cannot prove evolution, but you can prove every single thing that I said with beings going extinct. You can't have evolution and you can't have things going extinct. That doesn't match. It doesn't go together. It's either one or the other. And what you're seeing with your own eyes, you see these things being slowly no longer here. They extinct. They're no longer here. There's no way to resurrect them. And if there was evolution, they would have protected themselves and evolved into something different so it could live. Evolution does not exist. You're either alive or you dead. You either here now or you once was here a long time ago. There is no such a thing of evolution in this reality. That blows my mind. Excuse me. The thing that blows my mind with scientists is they can come up with theory after theory after theory, but they have never came up with something proven to explain why is it water on this planet? Where did the water come from? How did it get here? They can sit up here and talk about asteroids smacking into the earth. They can sit up here talking about volcanoes that emit H2O that turns into some molecule to turn. They can say whatever they want to say, but they have never ever came up with why water is on the planet. Now, these are the people that you listen to. These are the people who shape the world in the way that it is, and every single mind that's on it. Now, if they claim to be so smart, so educated, so advanced, why can they not come up with 100%? This is why water is on this planet. You only gonna get a theory. Every other year, you just gonna get a theory. Well, we think this. Well, we think it happened like that. No, I don't want to hear what you think. I want to know how it happened. God already told you how and why and how he did it. How he did it. Scientists can only come up with a theory. Only a little tiny theory of what they think is not proven. You know what I'm saying? It's not proven. It's not a fact. It's just a theory. And like I said, theories come and they go. Every 10 years, every 10 to 20 years or so, theories are debunked and another theory arises. But it is not a fact. So you can trust in these people. You can believe in these people. But they're here to lead you astray. Just because they got the credentials and the little PhD degree behind that name, does that make them smarter than people? Just because their IQ level is higher than the average person, do you think that they are smarter than you? Just because they can sit up in their labs and commit all these different experiments, does that make them smarter than you? I don't think so, family. I really don't. I don't think so. Now, let me tell you the bull stuff that they taught us in school. They said that the earth was void. There was no life on this earth whatsoever. That's what they said. They said Mars was flourishing with all type of prehistoric life. Something happened to Mars. This is what they taught me in school. This is what they taught me in your education, your public full system. This is what they teach the kids. Mars had all these dinosaurs and giraffes and all kind of any life that you would find on this planet. This is the bull stuff that they actually believe this. Now, Mars, it was full of life. Oceans, continents, trees, animals, everything that Earth has. Something catastrophic happened to that planet and it destroyed that planet. It's still there. It destroyed the life on the planet. Now, for somehow the spores of life, one cell organism, was locked away in rocks that flew all the way from Mars, crash landed on this planet, and now we got life. Now, this is what they teach the kids in school, but they still can't even tell you why it is water on this planet, let alone can show you with proven facts that it was actually life on Mars. So as I look at them in such of a rush to race to get to the stars, in the process of them racing to get off this planet, they're gonna destroy it in the process. So I really want you to judge these people's character and don't really put no faith in them, because I'm telling you like this, as your brother Jehoshaphat, every time they try to debunk God, every time they try to prove that he doesn't exist, they find out that they way more stupider than what they really think. You know what I'm saying? So they sit up on this grandeur level as they so smart. Then God gives them he opens up their eyes to just a little bit of how he put things forth in this world, and it knocks them all the way down to where they stupid all over again. So who are you going to put your trust in? Who are you going to put your faith in? Are you going to put your faith in the people that's trying to explain a world that they can only see with the naked eye and try their best to explain, while they dice it to pieces to reveal knowledge that has already been given to them by God? Or do you trust in the one who has made everything that you could see, everything that you could feel, and everything that is around you? So I'll let you be the judge of that, family. For all I see in scientists are just more false prophets that have a bigger span on reaching people. This has been your brother Jehoshaphat.